AITA for not giving half my money to my brother who stayed home while I worked overseas. I am 30, and my brother, M32, have never been very close, mainly due to favoritism and me being the unwanted middle child. We also have a younger sister, F29. My family owns farmland, but it isn't very large, and the yield is quite low, nowhere near enough to support our entire family. When my mom got an opportunity to send one of her sons to a foreign country to work, she decided to send me instead because she wanted her favorite child, my brother, to stay with her. At the time, I had recently gotten married, and leaving for work meant leaving my wife behind in the village. The pay and working conditions weren't great, and on top of that, I had to regularly send money back home. I worked abroad for 5 years and was only able to visit home twice a year. It was a very tough time for my wife and child. I even missed the birth of my child, but I never regretted it because I believed that the struggle I endured would secure a brighter future for my children. During those 5 years, I gained a lot of exposure and eventually decided to start something of my own. To do that, I had to sell half of my share of land. My family, my mother, brother, and sister were very unhappy about this and thought I was making a huge mistake. They didn't support my decision, but I went ahead anyway. It turned out to be the best decision of my life. My business became very successful, and I made a significant amount of money. Eventually, I moved my wife and child out of the village and settled in the city, where I purchased a new home. Everything was going well until my mom, brother, and sister demanded that the fortune I may be divided equally between me and my brother. Their reasoning was that I only had the opportunity to work abroad and gain exposure because my brother stayed behind to take care of the family. They claimed that without him, I would never have been able to leave the village, and therefore my success is a shared success that entitles him to half of it. My reasoning is different. I never chose to leave. I was forced to because my brother wanted to stay, and we didn't have enough resources for all of us. While I was working abroad, I regularly sent money home, so it's not like my brother was supporting the family for free. He was being compensated. Additionally, while I was away, my brother worked my share of the land, and all income generated from it went to him, not to my wife. I should also mention that if I had hired someone else to work my land, I would have earned significantly more than what my brother claimed he was making. However, I allowed him to do it because I wanted him to be present for my family, even though it meant sacrificing money. My extended family and community support my brother's claim. Everyone except my wife's family and my immediate family is against me and calls me a jerk for refusing to give half of my fortune to my brother.